Welcome back to Car Studio, your go-to spot for everything on four wheels. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a ride. Today, we're diving into the 2026 Mazda CX-30, a compact crossover that continues to blur the lines between elegance, sportiness, and everyday practicality. Mazda has always had a unique approach to design, and the 2026 CX-30 is no exception. From the outside, it doesn't scream for attention, but it definitely turns heads. Mazda's Kodo design philosophy has evolved with sharper lines, a more sculpted profile, and a refined front fascia. The grille is bolder, the LED lighting signature is more aggressive, and the overall stance gives off a confident, upscale vibe. Even though it's technically a subcompact crossover, the CX-30 has that near-luxury presence that makes it feel like it belongs in a higher segment. For 2026, Mazda has added a few fresh paint options, sleeker alloy wheel designs, and a slightly reworked rear end that gives it a tighter, sportier look. It's subtle, but those who know. Step inside, and the refinement continues. The interior of the CX-30 has always punched above its weight class, and the 2026 model elevates that further. High-quality materials, an intuitive layout, and Mazda's signature minimalistic elegance dominate the cabin. Soft touch surfaces, stitched leather in higher trims, and a driver-focused cockpit give it that premium touch without going overboard. New for 2026, Mazda has upgraded the infotainment system. The center display is now a 12.3-inch screen that's sharper, faster, and finally, comes with touch functionality, though still only when parked for safety. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the board, and Mazda's voice command system is now powered by AI, making it more accurate and responsive than ever. Under the hood, things stay familiar but solid. The base engine is still the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder pushing out around 191 horsepower. But if you want some extra punch, the turbocharged 2.5-liter variant returns with up to 250 horsepower when using premium fuel. That's plenty for a vehicle of this size, and it makes the CX-30 genuinely fun to drive. Mazda has always focused on driving dynamics, and the 2026 CX-30 maintains its position as one of the most engaging crossovers to drive. The steering is tight, the suspension is balanced, and the handling gives off strong hatchback vibes. Whether you're carving through back roads or just cruising around the city, it never feels dull behind the wheel. All-wheel drive is standard across the entire lineup, continuing the trend Mazda started a couple of years ago. It adds confidence in poor weather and adds a layer of stability when pushing the car a little harder. Fuel economy stays competitive too, with the non-turbo models averaging around 28 to 30 miles per gallon combined, depending on your driving style. When it comes to safety, Mazda's iActiveSense suite is standard, meaning every 2026 CX-30 comes with features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. And with the updated sensors and software, the systems feel smoother and less intrusive compared to previous years. Trim levels remain familiar, with the S-Select, Preferred, Premium, and the turbo trims like Premium Plus and Turbo Premium Sport. Each trim adds a little more comfort, tech, or performance, letting buyers choose just how luxurious or sporty they want their CX-30 to be. In terms of cargo and practicality, the CX-30 sits in that sweet spot between hatchback agility and crossover space. The rear seats fold flat, and while the cargo area isn't class-leading, it's plenty for everyday needs, groceries, a weekend getaway, or a couple of suitcases. Rear passenger space is good for the segment, though taller adults might find long trips a bit snug in the back. So, who is the 2026 Mazda CX-30 for? If you're someone who values driving experience, upscale design, and solid build quality over just raw size and cargo space, the CX-30 continues to be one of the best in its class. It doesn't try to be the biggest or flashiest, but it absolutely nails the balance between fun, function, and finesse. Whether you're a young professional, a small family, or someone looking for a stylish daily driver that feels more expensive than it is, the CX-30 makes a strong case. And with Mazda's growing focus on premium touches and future electrification, This could be one of the last great combustion engine crossovers in its size before the brand goes fully electric. Alright, that's it for today's review of the 2026 Mazda CX-30. What do you think of Mazda's latest compact crossover? Does it hold up against the competition like the Honda HR-V, Toyota Corolla Cross, or even the Subaru Crosstrek? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, we love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our weekly automotive content. This is Car Studio.